Pothole City. All right, and we are here. I'm gonna hop out, hand him the keys, and we'll get this whole thing started.
Later.
Alrighty. He got everything hooked up and dialed in for me same day. I picked it up that night. So the guy, actually I still need to pull everything out of the trunk because that stuff is hell annoying to listen to while we're driving. Let's go pull it out real quick. I'm leaving to work just a little bit early so I can go take some pictures of the car. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a second. Obviously I already got my first impressions because I drove it home. But yeah, he even boxed up all my OEM stuff. Well, not OEM slash aftermarket because it was a mixture at this point, but he even boxed it up all nicely for me. So shout out. Yeah, go check him out. I'll drop his Instagram right here. And yeah, guys, go check him out because he did amazing work. Charged me a great price, and he test drove it for me. He put gas in it for me. Like, he put freaking gas in it for me. He test drove it around. It was rubbing a little bit, so then he went back, adjusted it, and test drove it again, and it's freaking dialed in. It's cherry. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this out, and then we'll go take a drive. Yeah, so even with it being pretty bumpy on this road, it's like the car obviously feels stiffer, but not like in a bad way, like it's gonna drag on the ground. It just feels stiff, like a sports car is supposed to feel, honestly. I am immensely satisfied with the way that the car feels just in general compared to Springs. Because yeah, Springs, I mean, sure, you're a little lower, but you're just as bouncy. The ride is actually just as uncomfortable as if you were stock. You're just a little bit lower in height. So I must say that Springs are great as an entry level to get into, like just to be lower. But if you want to do it right, start with coils or go all the way to air suspension if that's what you want to do. But coils 100% all the way, even for performance. Like, it feels tight and the way a sports car should feel. Very impressed. And again, even with the bumps, like, although it's a little bumpier, it's not what I was thinking it would be. So again, for as low as the car is, I'm very impressed. Obviously in Texas, the way that they design their roads is kind of weird. Like, their parking lot is like 6 inches above the road. But certain parking lots I'm gonna have to find an alternate entrance, but that's a Texas issue, not a car problem. So yeah. All right, y'all ready to see it? Super low to the ground now. Oh. Flip this camera around for you. And voila. Look how low she goes. Now obviously I'm not gonna be sticking a dollar bill up in here, but I also can't get my fingers up in there anymore. So yeah, it's close, boys. He did an amazing job getting it absolutely as tucked in as he could while also being still usable. Even the front. He said the front did rub when he first did it, so he actually adjusted it so you can see where it was rubbing. I'll actually have to probably push that up. So it was rubbing, but I also have a roller, so at some point I'll probably go ahead and roll, because they do obviously have the bit of the lip there. So yeah, I'll probably go ahead and roll that out a bit, just to keep from it eating up my tire at all, you know, because it probably will at some point do that. But dude, it looks so good, man. It's exactly how I wanted it. The rear is even a little bit lower than I thought I was going to go, but the fact that he was able to get that low, and that's not even maxed out. He said he could get another ½ inch out of it if he really tried, but which a 1/2 inch would put it at the top of the wheel. So I don't know about that. As cool as that would be, I do still have to drive it. So, but yeah, dude, it looks freaking. It looks cherry chingon, my guy. Looks so good. So I'm gonna catch some shots of it real quick because I gotta get to work. But yeah, very, very happy with it, and it rides like a freaking dream. Honestly, like, again, it is a little bit bumpier because the dampening is pretty hard, but it obviously has to be. And for what it is, it still rides really great. So I'm very impressed. Yeah, again, guys, springs were already on the car, so that was the previous owner, but I'll stand by that. The springs are definitely a entry level into suspension work, but if you want to do it right, 100% start with coils and get some good ones too. Don't get shitty ones. VC Racing, I'm mad impressed, and yeah, get some good coils. It'll feel great. It turns amazingly. It feels like it's like on a line almost. Yeah, guys, amazing. Love it. It's exactly what I wanted. But anyways, thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me a joke down below, and be safe.